All right, so with Peeta, we focused a lot on the walking, and then we did some sit, and we did some confidence building with the place bed. So here I am walking him on a large star mark collar. I think, whoever does adopt him, he's a very sweet boy, but he is going to take not only a confident handler, but a fairly experienced person or someone that's willing to work with a trainer. He's a pretty dominant dog, but he's also, a little bit insecure. So it's not only, you're going to have to make corrections, but then also be making them at the right time. So he's not just getting uh, nonsense pressure. So with the heel, mostly, the work I'm doing is just teaching him that the left side is the best side to be on. He's actually training with his dog food, not treats. And I'm just making it super rewarding to walk where I want him to. And you can see too, I'm cueing the sit. So for the sit, our cue is not only the word sit, but straight up leash pressure, like right there. And he will sometimes sit with the verbal, but occasionally you do have to use that leash pressure. And I am going to ask for that sit every time I stop. Eventually, we want him to auto sit without us even asking to when we stop walking. So when I do practice my heel, like I'm in a pretty small area here in our training space, I'm doing a lot of inside turns. I want to cut him off and make him slow down. Partially because he's got a little bit of an issue trying to eat out of my hand. He hasn't quite figured that out yet. Um, but that way it's a lot harder for him to pull ahead of me because I'm always going to be making left turns. And a reminder too that whoever does adopt Mr. Peeta will get 2 free lessons from Airborne Canine. So not only do I like place beds to help with managing our dog's behavior in the home, we can kind of just set them up there, and that's their version of a stay command for us here. We also like to use this as a confidence building exercise because it's pretty easy for him. He just has to sit there and he's got very clear expectations of where he needs to be, especially with these raised beds. It's going to be very dramatic when he steps down. There's a big, ledge there. So I did do a good amount of working on the place just to get him a little bit more confident due to his bit of insecurity and nervousness. Uh, get him a little bit more relaxed to train with me. So when I cue the place cue, I'm going to say place and step off with my right foot. And then I step directly in front of him and I'll back up to wherever I need to back up. Right now it's 6 feet. And then when he does good, I'm going to return right back to that same position and feed him at the front of the bed. And then when it's time for me to free him, I'll step off with that left foot. But that right foot is going to mean stay, and the left foot will mean come with me. So you can see here again, I'm just going to wait for a few seconds, adding some duration, letting him kind of chill out up there. And then when I feel like he's doing good or he makes a good decision, I'm going to move right back to that what we call the heel position, where he's at my foot, and feed him on the front of the bed. And free and left foot, and we're off.